Greetings and salutations all. Welcome to Meta Vibes. I first and foremost want to thank you guys for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. I'm here going to do a reading for Aries from now until the end of February. And today is the 6th of February until the 28th, right? So let's get it cracking. Let's get it popping. Let's see what's really, really good, Aries. So we're going to do what's coming into your life, what's leaving your life, your finances, and love. So let's start with love. What's going on in your love life, Aries? Have someone special? Aries, you need to be more in your power. I feel like someone is sucking your energy dry. And there you are in reverse, Aries. Come on now. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take it. But it is something to keep a lookout for. Okay, Aries, let's do this. Let's do this. So, let's do love. Past, present, future. Oh my gosh. Aries, I can't make this shit up. Look at this. In your past, you have the 3 of Cups, which is a reconciliation, a party, a getty, right? You and your 3 girls getting together, partying it up. You could have been at an event and then you came across an ex or someone that you really liked and they liked you and you guys had that Love Jones thing going on. And you hit it off, you know what I mean? And it was because you head out to this party and things went really well. And what I'm getting is there's also gossip. Like in the past, there could have been a situation where you and your mate might have broken up because of gossip, because of these 3 chicks over here. Or let's say you're single and you met someone at a gathering through a friend, right? And somehow, for some reason, I keep getting interference. Like somebody keeps interfering or people keep interfering in the relationship. That's why I was never able to get off the ground. Very interesting. That's the past. And the present, again, pulling up is the Emperor in reverse. And I never read reverse cards, Aries. So this is something that you really need to look into. This is you in your current situation. This is how you're feeling and how you're coming off to people. You are not in your power. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. And I think it's because you're dissatisfied. You're unhappy. Somebody has lied to you. Somebody has even probably blamed you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody blamed you for something that you did not do. And you're kind of like in a corner now. Interesting. I don't know why I got that. Interesting. And then you also have at the outcome is the Death card. So there's an ending to something. There's something that, as far as love goes, you know, there's an ending to it. Or a change, right? You guys finally come to your senses and you're just like, you know what? We're not going to listen to these, you know, busybodies, these hens. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to clarify these cards to get a better understanding, but it looks like whatever was keeping you outside of your power, whatever was trying to suck your power dry like a vampire, that's what I'm getting. There's like a vampire energy around you guys. Like, what is that, Aries? Who is this person? What the frig? Yeah, yo, yes. Okay, see the devil on the bottom of the deck. This is Capricorn energy. This is when the Lovers card goes sour. The Devil card. There is an energy around you that is sucking your energy. There's an energy vampire around you, man or woman. Someone, you know what? This could be someone making you feel like the Emperor in reverse because they are jealous of you and they're gossiping about you. Oh my goodness, Aries. Who is this person? Is it a Capricorn? Is it a Pisces? Is it a Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person? So anyway, just to clarify the past energy, which is the Three of Cups, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is secrets. The unknown, right? She holds the secrets to life. The Torah. Yeah, typically in the regular tarot deck, she's holding the Torah. Which, fun fact about the Torah, there and the High Priestess card, she's holding the Torah, but there's a piece missing, and that piece is actually in the mezuzah, which is what the Jewish keep at their door sill, on their door frame, to keep unwanted visitors, negative energies, and all kinds of anything that is ill will at bay, and it welcomes in prosperity. So you might need to get yourself a mezuzah and carry it around. You might need an emblem to ward off. Oh my goodness, there's like bugs flying in my mouth. You might need an emblem to keep around you to ward off these evil energies, because it looks like somebody is sending some shit your way from the past and is getting in the way of your love life. What is that? So to clarify, the Emperor in reverse, which is your energy, definitely, you have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're in this constant loop of trying to prioritize, but it seems as though this energy, these secrets and lies, are throwing you off balance. So the Emperor is wise. He runs his kingdom with a just and thoughtful hand, right? And if this is truly your energy and somebody's not knocking you off, and you've been acting this way especially in the past, and you've created all kinds of stories about what you're doing and who you are, and you're trying to keep this lie going, or somebody's trying to keep this lie going to keep you confused, to keep you rattled, to keep you in a state of confusion. And this is your current state of energy, and this is your how people are seeing you. You're really needed to balance out. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, this is a card of balance. This person is trying to balance out their 3D, which is the material, and also like their self-worth, their confidence, the decisions that they're making, whether it's aligned with their integrity. So that's what you're working on right now. And I think you need to take some time for yourself, away from everyone. If you can do a week, fantastic. If you could do even longer, great. Be the hermit. At this point, you need to do the hermit thing. So the outcome with your romantic life, whether single or with someone, is the Death card, which is transformation, change. It's Scorpio. It's the eighth house, which is secrets and stuff, like the High Priestess. So and the Ten of Swords. There's definitely news of a betrayal. There's news of or you're cutting it off. You're just like, I've changed as a person, and that's exactly what I want for you guys, especially. Being in the reverse like that, you're not in your power. But you said, you know what? You woke up one day and you were like, you know what? I am too much of a boss to be living like this. People keep trying to change you. People keep trying to, change your mind and keeping you in a state of confusion by lying to you about your mate or about, whatever situation. And you're just like, you're cutting it off. You're like, I am donezo. And you might have to cut off some people. You might have to cut off this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this another Aries in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Scorpio. You might have to cut someone off and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm off to a better future, and it's 2020, and ain't nobody got time for that. Word. All right. So, Aries. Let's see what's going on with your money, shall we? Aries, you really need to get away from whoever you're around, because I'm getting that these people they're not for you. They're not for you, Aries. I don't know who you're around. I don't know what circle you're in. I don't know what they said to you, what they've been saying to you, whatever picture they created about your mate. They could have lied on your mate. They could have lied on you. They could have lied about someone you truly, dearly loved. And because of that, you lost the love of your life. There's so many scenarios to this. And I truly, truly wish that you do a salt cleanse, get some Epsom salt and take a bath with it and just soak in the salt. If you could find some dry flowers, also, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, find some dry salt and find some flowers, some dry flowers, or even just like get a bouquet of roses and some salt, some Epsom salt, put it in a bath and some holy water and just soak in it and dunk your head in there about 7 times. Oh, cards are flying. All right, so let's get on to your finances. Aries, let's see what's going on. Aries, sun, moon, and rising, and even North Node and Mars. Yeah, especially when it comes to your finances. Let's see what's going on with that. All right. Okay, past, present, future. All right, so Aries, in the past, you might have taken on this energy of the Queen of Swords. Deep thinker, thoughtful, doesn't act in haste, and again, they take all the information that's been given to them and they assess. Or this could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius woman around you who especially with this white bird right here, this person has a bird's eye view of what they want to do, of their vision. And when it comes to finances, this person makes clear-cut, decisive decisions. Definitely. Pensive. For the greatest and highest good of all involved. Hopefully. Right? Now, this person may have influenced your financial decisions in the past, or this is a trait that you've taken on, or that this is, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is in your chart. And, you're definitely trying to make boss moves, and you're doing so in the most thoughtful way that you can. Now, your current situation is the 5 of Cups. So there's disappointment, there's remorse, but not all hope is lost. It's like, things didn't go exactly as you planned, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to get what you want. It just means that there's a little bit of a deterrent. So there's 2 cups behind this person. They could easily just turn around and be, drinking from those 2 cups instead of worrying about the other stuff that's spilled out in the other 3 cups. So it does get better. This is just a temporary setback that you're going through. You might have made the wrong decision, or gave up an opportunity that really was best for you. So just think about it in the future, Aries. I know that the average millionaire has at least 15 business ventures that have failed before they actually found the one that worked out for them, so that they can grow from there. So suck it up, Aries. You're a G, you're a boss, you're a champion. Nothing can really hold you back anyway. Now the future is the Well. Now this is a really cool card because this is not a card that's in all the other tarot decks. The Well, which is considered Mother Gaia. This, in my opinion, Gaia is like the Garden of Eden, where all things were created, the womb, right? Where you have the tree of knowledge, the tree of life, and everything in between. And what I'm getting from this card as far as your future, and she's holding a pendulum and what looks like a citrine. You know what, Aries? You are a natural merchant. You are a natural... Your sacral and solar plexus is popping. And I think it has a lot to do with your natural business acumen, your natural ability to really like find an opportunity that works out for you, that will, catapult you into the success that you want. So again, you might be going through like a situation in your finances that might be like a setback or something, but I want to say by the end of February, you're going to be in a whole new situation, especially since this Mercury retrograde is coming up in Pisces, which is your 12th house. So dig deep into your past, and maybe you'll be able to reconnect with someone from the past that might have an opportunity for you that wasn't there before, which will put you in the Mother Gaia energy, the all-knowing womb, where things are created. I mean, this would be the step above the Empress, honestly, in my opinion. Like, who does where would the Empress live? Let's think about this, because the Empress, because if the Emperor is the Aries card, and it's also Taurus, maybe Capricorn, I don't know why I'm getting that. It's also Taurus, Aries, and Taurus, Aries, and maybe Libra and Capricorn. So if that's the Emperor, then definitely the same applies for the Empress card. And the Empress lives in what looks like in all the other cards, the woods, where she has everything. She's abundant, all the plants, and she controls weather and all these things, and she has the animals doing her bidding, and but who does she talk to? She probably is like over talking to the Emperor all day, because he's doing his own thing, but he's stubborn and she's stubborn, and they both manifest. They understand the powers, the cosmic powers, so they can manifest literally anything they want. So where would someone like that live? In the Garden of Eden, in the well, right? With this person. Who would they talk to? Who would she talk to? The Empress, right? I mean, I know this might sound a little far-fetched, but I truly believe that the Empress lives in the Garden of Eden, the most magical place to be, with the Tree of Life and the Tree of Knowledge there. I do believe the Empress sleeps out, well, not outside, but she sleeps in her natural habitat, which is, yeah, cut that out. Anyway, this is definitely super auspicious. Let's clarify these cards, Aries, for your finances. But I do see that things are picking up for you by the end of February. Money is looking fantastic. Let's clarify. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. Oh my gosh. I knew this. So for the Queen of Swords, we have the Two of Cups. Now, typically, an Aries is about their money. They know how to get it. They know how to maneuver it. They know what financial vehicles work for them. They know they are astute. They have a natural business acumen. But their Achilles heels could be love. And maybe your love life might have interfered with your decision making, which puts you in a weird situation with your money. You listen to someone that you truly trust, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they might not know what you know. Their instincts are not the same. Their DNA is not the same. This goes especially for Aries, North Node, and Rising, and Moon. Yeah. So you might be with your twin flame right now. You might be with your twin flame who probably, again, you try to be part of the relationship, and you try to take everybody's, take their advice into account, and you don't want to seem condescending, because you are the Emperor, you are the Empress, you are naturally just, I don't want to say condescending, but you're just like, yeah, that's great, but you go off and do your own thing. When somebody gives their input to you, and you're just like, fantastic, I'll take that into consideration. But you don't. However, that doesn't mean you're not inspired by their advice. So you could have a business partner around you that, or someone in your life that is a twin flame, somebody that you get along with really, really well, somebody that's probably given you good advice in the past about other things, but maybe they just don't know about money. Who knows? So your current situation is the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So again, that's what I'm saying, Aries. You had a bit of a disappointment, but that quickly changes because new offers are coming in, maybe in 8 days, maybe, something that's going to come in 8 hours that is going to put you in a different situation by August. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something that you've been working on for 5 months might take until 8 months to really bloom. So not all hope is lost, Aries. I mean, you have communication coming in. Maybe you're going to have in the future 8 different streams of income. Maybe you're going to write 8 books. Maybe you're going to have a whole 8, there's something with infinite possibilities, because the 8 represents the infinity symbol. So there's infinite abundance energy is around you, Aries. So again, suck it up. You're doing better than most. I don't know why it came up in reverse. I was holding it in reverse. It didn't come up in reverse. My bad. And then for the outcome, you have the Well and the Star. And that's what I was saying earlier. The Empress, right, which is she is the cosmic energy above, like, all the queens. She is the ultimate manifester. She is the matriarch of the queens, right? The queens answer to her. And where would the Empress live? Especially if you're a female Aries, instead of having the Emperor, you would be the Empress, right? So where would the Empress live? In the Garden of Eden, which is what I think the well represents. And who would she talk to when she's not talking to the Emperor, who is her counterpart? The Star. And the Empress could really only have conversation with somebody on a cosmic level, because again, if everybody's going to her for her advice, if everybody is, if everybody needs her, who can she rely on but cosmic energy, the Star? So she lives in Eden and she talks to the stars. And typically she has stars around her head, the Empress. And I don't know why I keep bringing the Empress card up. The Empress is not here, but Aries, you are the Empress if you're a female Aries, and the Aries man is the Emperor. So you guys have a direct connection to the ethers, to the cosmos. And once you realign yourself, you will find the niche that works out for you in your finances. I mean, you are destined to be a star anyway. I mean, this is the Star. This is a representation of what you will become. You might have an Aquarius that's heavy in your life right now. That Aquarius person is going to help you. It's going to help you expand in a way that, you never thought in your 3D world is possible. This is really, really auspicious. Things are looking up. Keep an eye out for an Aquarius person. And, with the 2 of Cups in the past, with the Queen of Swords, you definitely could have an Aquarius person in your life. And, they may have forewarned you about something, honestly. They may have said something to you and you didn't take their advice, and it ended up in a situation that that you're in right now. They might have seen something that you didn't see, or their message could have been cryptic and you didn't understand it, but after the event happened, it all makes sense now. So that's definitely something to consider. But all in all, your finances are looking up. By the end of February, definitely things will be looking up for you. All right, so let's look into what's coming into your life and what's leaving your life. All right. I hope you're liking these messages, Aries. I try to do these things outside to be one with Gaia, right? So let's check it out. What's going on with what's coming into Aries life? What's leaving Aries life? Aries, you have a direct connection to God. You are the first sign. You rule the head. Use your head. You know more than you think you know. And what you don't know, it is your duty as the tip top, the very first sign in the zodiac, to strengthen your connection with God, to be wise like the Emperor and the Empress. Because again, who can the Empress and the Emperor ask for advice? The stars, the ethers. All right, coming into your life, leaving your life. Oh my goodness, coming into your life again. Prioritizing, decisions, decision making, the infinity symbol. I'm gonna be real with you guys, Aries. It looks like you're trying to decide the path that you want to go on in your life, and again, you might have been given some knowledge from an Aquarian person or even the divine. I know a lot of Aries that are into the occult, that are very strong in the occult, spell casting, ancient that conduct ancient rituals and all these things, and they are trying to use that to propel them into success, which is amazing stuff. But I think the material world is something that may slow you down, and because you have to take other people into consideration. And I think you're at a point in your life right now where people have been holding you back, because what's leaving your life is the King of Cups in reverse. This is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This person is emotionally imbalanced, or maybe your energy makes them imbalanced. Maybe they don't understand you, which makes them nervous, which makes you nervous because there's no peace around you. There's someone around you that keeps you in this state of juggling your priorities when things usually are so clear. Now you got to think about everything because you got to take this person into consideration. Or this is someone who can't keep up because this person is juggling and we don't know how fast they're actually juggling. And if they're and the infinity symbol has no stops. It's an 8. So it's constantly flowing. So it actually, when you're in your element, it could be going really super fast. And once someone comes in with their and distracts you, you could actually drop everything and foil your plans. So I don't know why I got that message. That's definitely something you guys need to take into consideration. This person, this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person, and again, my cards never come up in reverse. So for this to come up in reverse is definitely something you have to take into consideration. This is what's leaving your life, and I don't want to say good riddance because this could definitely be someone very close to you. But this person right here is a hindrance. They are emotionally deceptive. They are holding you back, and it's unfortunate that you have to deal with this energy, but it is definitely there and something to look out for. And so what I'd like to do is pull a card from the Literary Witches Oracle, which I love this deck, and I keep saying that in every reading that I do. And it's an amazing deck. I think underrated for sure, especially if you are a woman author and you're into the occult. Like this is your deck. This is you. And it's funny, I do know a Aries woman who is, a bit on the magical side, and probably one of the most amazing people I've ever met. She's definitely helped me transform into a more confident version of myself. And I don't think she knows that she's done that for me. So let's get into it, shall we? the snake. Oh no, the eel, excuse me. One more card for the road. Glove. All right. Oh, under the deck, we have fate. The hand of fate. Oh my God. And there's gloves right here also. Very cool. So I'm gonna accept this card. Eileen Chang. So someone to look into Eileen Chang. Let's see what the messages from the Oracle is. All right, so let's look into Eileen Chang really quick. Just right fast, real quick. Eileen Chang. Outside forces, events falling into place, acceptance. This already is telling me that you know what needs to leave your life, and you need to accept it, or you have accepted it. Maybe someone around you hasn't accepted it yet, but it is what it is. Aries, you are decisive. Like I said, you have a strong business acumen. You are about your bag right now. And from now until, especially with this retrograde in Pisces, if you are dealing with a Pisces person, that King of Cups in reverse could be the retrograde in Pisces that we are actually walking into, I think in a week, on the 17th or something like that. And you might have to make a decision. So Eileen Chang, born to an opium-addicted traditional Chinese father and a westernized mother who learned to ski on bound feet. Wow. When 17, Eileen Chang contracted dysentery. Wow. I don't know what dysentery is. Her father dismissed her claims of ill health and locked her up in a bedroom for 6 months. She escaped with the help of her nurse. Witty and stylish, Chang was famous in Shanghai for her fiction about troubled romance and family betrayal. Though she died as a recluse in Los Angeles, her work remains popular and beloved in China. So there is a constricting energy around you that keeps you in a constant state of volatility. And through the constriction, you find yourself, you find your power, you return that Emperor card that we had in your love energy, that Emperor card that was reversed. You turn it upright and you drop what would be considered, things that you don't need in your life. You drop it. And I think this Mercury retrograde is going to really help you put things into perspective and make the move. So by the time Aries season comes around and the sun is in your sign, you could have a true renewal, and 2020 could be the jumping off point, single, ready, or single, ready, and paid, which is the move. And this woman, because look at this, there's a guy coming out of a pipe, which is probably the subconscious bullshit from her, the male figure in her life that's staying around her like smoke, right? Like and the smoke, the cigar smoke smells and it stays on your clothes. So she literally had to escape from her father's constriction. The stench was all over her. His stench was all over her because of his inability to. Maybe it was the opium stench because her father was an opium addict, right? Metaphorically speaking, she had to escape his crazy stench, the mind games, the ill advisement. She and her gloves are right here, and the glove actually pulled up as the two other oracle cards, as one of your oracle cards, and the eel. So, oh my God. This is ridiculous because I do know an Aries woman, and she's always had a pet snake, and she's literally probably one of the most amazing people I've ever known. So adventurous, and her life, just being her friend. I have seen her evolve so many different times, and it's given me such strength in my own life. And I should let her know that. So the glove represents high class status, all these things. You see, back in the day, in the 1800s or even earlier, kings and queens, they always wore gloves because they dare not touch something unsanitary. And that could even be, you know, a symbol for you're better than this. And you know you're better than this. And be like the eel and slip your way out of there. So let's look into the eel and let's look into the glove, shall we? Oh, wow. Okay. So bam. Oh, so the eel represents what lurks, electricity, and dishonesty. And the glove represents money, status, complacency. Complacency, money, and status. What lurks, electricity, dishonesty. You might have to zap someone. Like, you know what? You know what? And this, again, hear me out. You might have to use the powers that be, the ethers, to manipulate a situation to make it seem like your hands are clean, but you really are the one behind the scenes, and to get out of a situation that is interfering with your mental health, your prosperity, and your overall growth. You know, you're gonna need the help of the powers that be. You might cast a spell. You might you might have to you're gonna have to pull a fast one, because it looks like during this retrograde, this might be your window of opportunity to really thrust yourself into the life that you deserve. And this is the this is the retrograde before your birthday. So this is a real time of assessment, a real time of balancing yourself out with that infinity symbol that keeps popping up. You know, and look at this woman. Look at Eileen Chang. Look at her face. She knows something. She knows better. Her father didn't know better. That's why his energy is gray. You know, his energy is gray and stinks, and it's something that and look at her. Look at what she's wearing. I mean, I'm pretty sure when she was coming up, what she's wearing is considered whorish. You know, she has the slits in her dress are up to her hip bone, which is very, very sexy and alluring. And it might threaten men because they, you know, want to contain it instead of letting you be who you are. And again, there is a reassessment being made, and you will get out of this situation. You will evolve, and this retrograde might be what helps you do that. So I'm gonna end it there. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and in the North Node, be in your power. I want to say thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I hope I was able to help. And again, think about it. Think this retrograde is here to help you think, and you're going to make the right decision, and you're going to be the badass Aries that I know you guys to be. And thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Super kawaii. May you always be divinely guided. Peace, Aries.